What's up, YouTube? Haven't done a video in a while. Kind of surprised that excuse me. I actually got some people that subscribe to my channel. Really just wanted to get some videos out there of the Charger and some stuff. I haven't really seen too many, but I see more videos out there now. Really, what I want to do is just kind of go over with the Taser, what it is, what it does, and go from there. Give me 1 second. Okay, so the real big reason why I got the Taser, I have a 2016 SXT blacktop, which is a 3.6. Didn't come with the paddle shifters or sport mode, and it's fun driving in the manual, but when you're really trying to get at it or whatnot, maybe I'm just not used to it, but it's a little bit more convenient when you have these. Especially when you're trying in a V6 to hightail it or get through traffic. And for me, it's better to have both hands on the steering wheel and stuff, because one, this is not a manual, so there's no reason to have my other hand down there. I don't know, it's preference. Okay, so the Taser. So with the car on, there are options while the car is off, while the car is in run, and then while the car is on. You can go to zautotech.com to find out more features as far as in-depth descriptions of what it does. Okay, so what I'm going to do is right here, because I don't have the sport mode button, I have to hit the traction control and back at the same time, and you'll see that the sport flag comes on, or the checkered flag, and then also my traction goes off. The reason why that goes off is here, another feature is this performance control page comes up. Now it does have launch control, which my car does not have, so it does not work. You can still set it up, play around with it, whatever, show your friends if you want to be cool, but does not work. Shift light, again, does not work for my model on here. So, and then drive mode. Okay, so drive mode, as you can see, current mode, engine, trans, traction, and steering is all in sport because I have it on, and then you turn it off, it goes back to normal. Okay, so you have your default mode set up. The only thing you can do is your steering wheel. Just like, if you did not have the Taser, if you go through your options or whatever, the only thing you can change is pretty much your steering wheel, the stiffness, so forth. Sport mode setup. All right, so here are the options again. Engine, trans, you can do normal. If I do traction control, if I go to normal, and then I go in here and then set it up, it won't come on, or it won't turn off. Okay. Oh, so I can't change it while it's in sport mode. All right. So on there. All right. So in order for you, as far as like in run mode or while the car is on, you need to make sure that you go to your audio using this. Sorry, my finger's a little dirty. Just got off of work. Waiting for my son. Hopefully she'll be here soon. Figure I use my time wisely. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold this button, the back, and the cancel button. Okay, see if I can do this with the camera in hand. Sorry. So you're gonna hold on to it for a second or so, let go, of the cancel button, okay? And this is the first thing that shows up is the light show, okay? So in order to go through or scroll through your options, you got to continue holding the back button on the left pad of the steering wheel and hit the cancel button. All right, there we go. All right, in motion's on. What that means is for your navigation, if you have it, it will not allow you for safety reasons to operate the navigation, okay? But in motion's on, allowing me to put in addresses or whatnot through the navigation. Or your passenger, sorry. Your passenger is able to do that. All right, so holding the back button, video. So this is like a new feature to where you can hook up multiple videos or DVD players kind of thing in the car, which Z Auto Tech, he supplies the RCA cables, I believe. But again, you can visit his website and get more details on that. Sorry for the bad camera angle. I'm having to do these buttons. All right, peak RPM. Okay, so what it does is it sets a little number down here at the bottom, nothing fancy, but it shows you when your gears shift, when they actually shift, or your RPM kind of thing. So whenever this goes and hits, 1900, well, it will show you 1900. Not when it's supposed to, but when it does. That is how he explains it. I tried it out once on there. I mean, for me, it's nothing useful. There's nothing right now that I know of that you can go in and change your shifting for this type car, for this model, whatnot. So for the SXT. Now, if I'm wrong on any information, only because I have not researched or updated anything recently, I do apologize for any bad intel. All right. So, and then there's your version. Okay, so your options are limited to what you can do while the car is on. Okay, and there's a reason for that. It's all about safety. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is now I'm going to turn off the car. Okay, and I'm gonna hit it once. All right, and if I said run, I meant accessory. Okay, where your display, your EVIC screen will show. All right, again, just go to your audio and same thing, hold your back button and cancel. Now I just hit the cancel button, light show comes up. Okay, your second option is going to be clear any check engine lights that you might have. Now to do that, all you have to do, okay, is your cruise control on off button. All right, while you're doing that, holding the back button and hitting the cancel. All right, sport 5-speed, yes. Okay, this is for the 2011s, 2014s, of course, because they're 5-speed. All right, but they still tell you to enable it. Next one should be sport 8-speed for the 2015, 16s on this. All right. All right, SRT set. There's no... Okay, so what this does, and I'll show you guys if I have time. What this does is, if you set yes, it's going to change this. It'll say SRT. All your gauges will look like the SRT. It will change the H and the C, the actual put numbers. I mean, the font's different. There's red gauges, just like if you had a Hellcat. The only downside is your airbag light comes on, okay? It also opens up a little bit more features, like track on the steering, which, I mean, for me, it seemed like it worked because the steering was a little bit loose, but in a good way, if that makes sense. meaning that I was able to take corners a little bit faster than I normally would, and there wasn't really any of the over-understeer, like if your alignment was off, if that's the correct way or terminology to put it, but definitely could tell a difference, okay? But I'll show you guys that and the features for that, all right, later. All right, next, performance set. Okay, yes, which you get your performance kind of pages. All right. Paddles, yes, of course, if you install the paddle shifters. I do have a how-to on the forums. Or if you want a video, I can show you. It's very, very simple. The only nerve-wracking part is taking off the airbag, but it's very easy, okay? Moving on. All right, cam enable. So if you put an aftermarket camera in the back, this will enable it, okay? And the next one should be your grid lines. That is the, there's the DRL drop. So when your turn signal's on, your the little ring fades out, okay? I leave mine yes, because I like it. Some people don't, but I like it, so I kept it on. Fogs enable, yes. Again, if you install, like if you have the SE model, if you install the fog lights, then you can enable them. Fog drop, that's when you do your high beams. Your fog lights drop out. I left mine no. Again, I don't know really why they drop out when they do it. I'm not sure if it's because of the power usage, since it is a single bulb type. I don't know, but I rarely use my fog lights. The only time really in my neighborhood, because there's no lights in the neighborhood. So all right, so next. All right, belt ding. No, that means if your driver or passenger or whatever does not have their seatbelt on, it will not do that annoying ding. Again, safety on that, okay? I Uber, so it was really annoying for a while. Usually when the guys come in or people, whoever, I just normally tell them make sure they have their seatbelt on. All right, steer, NA, that's for the older models, I believe. So you can shift using the up or down arrows on the 2011, 2014 models, I think. Again, you can check the information on the websites. Cam grid, so that's for your backup camera. That's for your tires. Make sure you're parking straight. DVD, CD, no, because I do not have it, since our cars do not come with CD players. So your STP, I think that's your scat pack on that, but I have a feeling I'm wrong. Again, it's been a minute since I've researched, gone on there, but I enabled it. Correct me if I'm wrong on some of this stuff. Drive mode, yes, of course, your drive modes, which is in your performance pages. Your drive trans, again, your performance pages, the sport. Shift, light, yes, I have it on there, but it doesn't work. Splash, shaker. Okay, so here's the cool part. All right, so I hit the cruise control button or whatever to change it. So there's a 6.4. It does just the Charger or blank, the Hellcat. In order for the Hellcat to work, you have to have the SRT set to yes, okay? And then the shaker on there. So I'm gonna leave it like that because it's cool. Even though I do not have a scat pack. All right, so next, eco mode. Now this is, I'm not sure if it's functional. I know my car is not set up for it by any means, but when you do have the SRT set to yes, you can go through and click on the eco mode, and I'll show you that if I have time, if my son does not arrive in a minute. All right, Next, I think that is it. Okay, so the version that you have. All right, good deal. So, the light show. So, let me take this off. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. So the light show is 1, 2, 1, 1. And then your light show. Yippee. So to change it, you just do unlock. And it changes the modes. But you can go on the computer and do it yourself. And then to stop it, you just lock it. Might have to hit it twice. Alright. Alright, so. And of course, it's still going. Alright, so I'm going to show you what the SRT set mode is. Alright. So again, put your car in accessory. You got your little cool splash that comes up. Of course, your friends that do not know. Makes you look cool. And then you got these guys right here. Ooh. I know. Okay. So, hold the back button. Cancel. Alright, so let's get the SRT set. Now, when you first do this, and start your car, your airbag light will not come on. But when you turn your car off and turn it back on, it will. I almost got excited. Okay, so back button and SRT to yes. Now, when he talks about sleep modes and turning off the car, now you see that said Charger and that said Dodge. But unos momentos, right there, look at there, red button. All right, so let's go through here. Now you can see the numbers. All right, the font's a little bit different. Even with the speedometer, you got screen setup, speed warning. Okay, that does work. You got diagnostic. Hit OK for diagnostic. The system's checking it. All right, cool. All right, speedometer. This is even different too. Okay, the font than what it was before. Vehicle info. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn it on. So you see the service airbag. That time it came on. Now I haven't done this since the last update, and there's another update that I haven't done, but it's more for the Scat Pack. So I'm not really in a big rush. Now I'll tell you this right now. Yeah, so you see messages, service airbag system. Let's see what else. Change oil. All right. Alright, so before this used to be red, like the Hellcat. So what we'll do is we'll turn it off. I'm wondering if he made any changes. I'll have to email him. But before, the gauges were red like the Hellcat on that. So I'm just gonna let it sit for a minute. I know this is a little bit long, but there's the hood. As far as driving, not too bad. Get a lot of people staring, wanting to touch the hood. I guess that they think it's gonna feel different. Maybe fuzzy. But I got the Sport or the Sprint booster. It's oh, I want to say cheat, but as far as you're not looking to spend a lot of money on mods,